Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Dadcraft73. We're back here playing one man, one mod, trying to learn everything that we can about Industrial Foregoing. And let me tell you what, we got a lot to learn. That is for sure and for certain. Speaking of which, let's get around here and get to work immediately. So my jungle wood here that was beside my tree fluid extractor just ran out. So, you know, we're going to leave that just go for a little bit. We need to get... there's a way that we can automate this. We're just not ready to do that yet, but very, very soon. So, the next... We need some things. Actually, put that back. We don't need that out. So, the first thing I need to make is a generator. So, and we're going to make... we're going to start easy. The Petrified fuel generator. You can see it's pretty simple. It's just some iron, some gold. Now, I will tell you... just so, because I believe that it's the right thing to do to just let people know of any changes we've made to sort of like the base of the game. This recipe normally requires plastic. Instead of iron ingots, it requires plastic. Like, for instance, if you look at the biofuel generator, you see that it requires plastic. The problem is we have to get power to the machine that actually will allow us to get to the point where we can make plastic, if that makes sense. So what Teddy did is he changed the recipe for this thing to require iron ingots as opposed to plastic, because we need to make it, and we need to make it like today. So let's get started. I've just been smelting up some of my iron and things like that. So let's take a look at this guy. First of all, we need some stone gears. Do I have some planks laying around here? Maybe that. Okay. So let's see what we need to do here. So we need a stone gear, which is a wood gear, which is like this. Here, can I do that? We'll make 4 of those. Okay. And then we should be able to make a couple stone gears. Yeah, we'll make 4 of those. We'll need them for sure. And then we need 2 of these. 1, 2. Okay. So there's our gold gears. The other thing we need is a furnace, which we have. We need a machine case as well. We need that. So we need to get a little bit of redstone. That's why we were doing some mining. I knew we were going to need some of these pieces parts for sure. We need a machine case, which can we make? Yeah. Okay, so there's our machine case. And now we should be able to make this generator, right? It does require diamond, so if you haven't done that diamond grind, make sure you get on it. That's for sure. So we take a look here. Not much of a thing here. Not a whole lot going on. But essentially, it burns like what's the word? What am I trying to say? It burns like carbon-based fuels. Okay, and you can look here in JEI, and it tells you like planks give you 15 RF a tick, and the more like carbon value an item has, the more power it's going to generate. So, like, we go down here and look at blocks of charcoal, 800 RF per tick. So it's actually pretty powerful if you can set up a mechanism to feed this thing, right? And, like, we get way up to, like, coal coke and things like that. We can definitely get more power. We're going to do some, all kinds of stuff, right? Wood, whatever. We're going to do coal in this thing. Let's go grab some. So we're just going to get, we might as well get like maybe half of our coal supply. And we'll just stick this guy in here, stick this coal in here. And you can see it has a couple inventory slots for sure. And it's got, it's storing up to 100,000 RF. Okay. Yeah. And now there are upgrades for this thing. Let's take a look here. Petrified fuel generator. There are some upgrades. We can actually click on the manual. Let me see. Upgrade. See what the different kinds of upgrade. Maybe they're not called upgrades. At Industrial Foregoing. They're these things. So there's adult. These are all different types of things. We're looking for one that gives us like some sort of energy field add-on, leaf shearing add-on, item transfer add-on, item stack. Fluid transfer. Okay, so the only one that we really need for this guy is this. We can't make it yet. Can't make it yet. We need some diamonds. We need some plastic. Some other little odds and ends. But that's okay. We're going to be able to make it down the road here very shortly. So now, this thing's got 100,000 RF. It used, I don't know, a little bit of coal to make that. Right now, it was producing at 80 RF per tick with coal in it. Not bad, right? Take it all day long. Okay. So the next thing we need to make is a latex processing unit. We need another machine case, so we're going to need some more redstone and some planks, some iron, some furnaces, and an iron gear, which we should be able to make pretty easily. So let's go ahead and get this guy fired up too. So we're going to go here, and we're going to make an iron gear. And then we're going to go here, and we'll make this, make a block of redstone. And then we should be able to make this. We're out of planks. Let's make a couple more. Okay. And then we should be able to make the machine case. All right, and then we got to make a couple furnaces, 1, 2 of those, and then we should be able to make the latex processing unit. Okay, yeah. Okay, so can we make those fluid deals, fluid transfer add-ons? We don't have any slime. I guess we could. Well, we know we need plastic to make this happen. Okay, so now we can just set this guy down here like this. Okay. So this is the latex processing unit, and it requires, obviously, latex, right? It also requires water. Now, there's a way that, obviously, we can automate all of these different things, but what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, right there, and we're going to go find some water, like down here, and we're going to get ourselves an infinite water source that we will use in another capacity down the road, but for now, we're just going to use it to transfer this stuff manually. Because we really need to start getting some plastic created. So let's just go like this. Yep. And we'll put one there. We'll put the other one here. Okay, now we have the old standard infinite water supply, right? And you can just click it in. I don't know how many buckets it actually uses. So it'll hold 8 buckets. So let's just go ahead and fill this guy up with water. Okay, so that's full now. All right, so the other tank that's inside this latex processing unit is latex. So obviously we're producing latex, kind of slow, but we almost have 4 buckets. So, and to get this out of here, I mean, there's some other tools within the mod pack that we're going to be able to do because we've added this pressure pipes mod into the pack, right? And really because most of these machines in some way, shape, or form will use liquids, or you have liquids that you have to deal with. So we wanted to make sure that we had the ability to easily transfer them. Now there are some things like these, which we need a piece of slime to make. And if you remember back, I want to say season 2, was season 2 Industrial Craft? You remember we had those like pulling upgrades and pushing upgrades in Industrial Craft? These work very similar, right? So you make one of those, and then you right click. You can see what size if you hold shift over them, and you say, hey, like if you make this guy, the pull one, there's also the push one. You'll notice that this guy doesn't have any spot for upgrades, but this one does. The upgrades go over here in this green section. So if you make one of these, I mean, we might even, I would sort of like to make one of those as opposed to doing some other thing. Maybe we'll wait till nighttime. We're a little under geared. I mean, we could probably, though, make a suit of armor. Yeah, maybe we should go ahead and do that and just get it done. Alright, so let's make pants. Let's make a hat. Let's make some boots, like so. And then we just need a chest piece. Okay, like so. Okay. And then we might as well just make ourselves a diamond sword. That's always a good use of some early diamonds. And let's put this on so we have a little bit of protection. So when it's nighttime, we're going to go over there in the swamp and see if we can't get some slime balls, because I'd really like to make those. But in the meantime, if you stick the bucket in here, right, it'll fill it up with latex. And then you can just right-click it in here, and it automatically goes into the right spot. And you can see as soon as we get some latex in there, it starts producing tiny dry rubber. Okay, so latex and water, and it's kind of crazy. You get one tiny dry rubber for an entire bucket of that crazy stuff. So let's go ahead and go like this and get more of that. Where'd that go? Right there. Okay, and we'll dump that in there. And then we'll go and get some more. Do we have another bucket? Yeah. Okay. And then we'll drop this in here. And then we'll do one more. Okay? Meanwhile, this thing's going to keep on working. And we'll put this in here. And then we can just go and fill this thing up with water this way. I mean, it's ripping through it. It's using that power from that generator to make this thing happen. Okay, but you see we're getting tiny dry rubber now, which is perfect. That's exactly what we need. Let's just keep dumping stuff in here so it can burn through. And I mean, it's 100 and, was it 175? Something like that? Yeah, 175 millibuckets to get one piece of tiny dry rubber. It's nighttime. Let's go to the swamp. Let's eat something. This is only slightly dangerous. I mean, whatever. We hopefully will not die a horrible death. The swamp is usually not the best place to be hanging out at night, as I have discovered many, many times. There's some creepers. There's not stuff that I want. Here, I'm going to go over here. By the way, did you know, and maybe a lot of you know, but there's probably some of you that don't, because I didn't till someone told me. If we go into JEI and we click on options, minimap presets, right? First of all, I always reduce the size of this thing down at least to 20, okay? But here's this thing that says mob display, small dots. So if I change this thing to say small icons and then hit close, right? You'll see on my minimap now, right? Well, you don't see it this way. Actually, I think there's like a full screen map. And then the same thing here. We can say small icons. Right, hopefully these things will get converted. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't do it right. But now if we look at our little map, right, we can say, I see tons of creepers. Do I see any slimes? I don't know. We may have to go rolling around here a little bit. See if we can find some slimes. I just need a couple slime balls. That would be amazing if we could find a couple. There's the Enderman. Don't look at him. Oh, there's another Enderman. Don't look at him. We will die if that happens. There's a skeleton shooting at us. Let's just keep running along here a little bit. And let's not cause any trouble. I don't really see any slimes. We are in a swamp, right? Yeah, we definitely are. Let's swim across this water. I should have made a boat. That would have made getting back and forth a little bit easier, but that's okay. I don't know if I see any slimes or not. I sort of need to see one and see what it looks like on the mini-map, and then I'll know how to spot them from further away. Man, I hope you're having a good Thursday. Oh, man. The work week is almost over. I have an exciting weekend ahead of me, that's for sure. Ow, you dang guy. Oh, you missed. Okay, let's chop this guy. Oh, my goodness. Please don't kill me. Okay, that guy's dead. Nice. All right, let's go looking around here a little bit. I would really like to find some slimes. There's some pumpkins. Oh, there's like 3 creepers underneath that tree. Woo, daddy. I am playing in hard mode, by the way. And if you happen to be playing on the patron server, it's also hard mode. Because that's how I do. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's got to be some slimes around here. Oh, my old chair. Man, it's struggling. Sorry for that squeaking around noise. That's just kind of the way it works. Maybe we have to go over that way. That looks like more slime, or more, what is this place? Swamp. Swamp, yeah. It's not the greatest swamp because it's kind of butted up against that desert, or, oh my goodness, I can't even say any of the biomes. Butted up against the jungle right over there, but man, that's okay. We're just going to go sneaking around here. There's some sugarcane over here that we can get in the future. I need to... I'm going to die. Hi. Let's eat something. There's a creeper. Okay. Okay, we're looking for slimes. Let's kind of head down along this way. Oh my goodness, please don't kill me. Oh my goodness, those skeletons are the worst. We should have made a shield. We had the iron to do it and we just didn't. Is there any slimes in here? Hello? Hello, slimes? I would just like to have one slime. I need one slime block so I can make this thing. I just want to show the people. That's all. I'm not trying to, like, cheat or anything. I want to show the people. By the way, I always appreciate the support on this series. You guys are always flat out amazing. We got so many people playing on our Patreon server. Just knocking it out, man. Everyone was so excited to see the start of this season. Exciting for the builds, especially when we talked about the fact that we had chisel and bits in this pack, which is pretty good. Is it like, I mean, it's like a weird night. You would think that we would be able to find a couple slimes. We're not trying to, like, do anything too crazy here. That's a witch over there. Let's just leave that witch alone. I sort of want to go kill that witch, though. Okay, you're dead, witch. Okay. Let's just walk around this little island here. Let's eat something. There is a skeleton right over there. Is that a slime over there? No, that's me putting stupid things on the trees. Okay. That's a spider behind us. That's a zombie. There's some parrots. Hello, parrots. I'll be back for you later. Let's go. I don't know. Maybe this swamp is broken, and there's no slimes here at all. That is unacceptable. Broken swamp. I need a slime. I think maybe because it's the type of night we have. Well, we're not going to spend any more time out here if there's no slimes. Oh my goodness, there are so many skeletons right there. We cannot afford to be fighting all those things. Oh man, they're all over the place. Yeah, so maybe not. Maybe there's no slimes out here in this swamp. You would certainly think there would be. Can I go here and go here? And so this is full map. Doesn't really tell me, does it? I don't see any slimes on there. Oh well. Well, we're gonna have to make. We can just use until we can get some of that. I don't know exactly how we're gonna get some slimes. I don't know. This was. I had this ultimate plan, and this is how we were gonna get it done. Just go sneaking around inside the swamp for a little bit. But I don't see. I think it might be the kind of night we're having. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow night, or yeah, when it gets to be night again. Let's go sleep through the rest of this one, just so we can make it daytime. We don't have to worry about mobs running all around like this creeper right here, who's going to try to kill us. Okay, one more. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Oh, there's a skeleton. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, there's a spider. Thrown away. That guy should be burning here in a minute. We'll hide behind here. Yeah. Oh, no. Hey. You're dead. Okay. Okay, sweet. So that wasn't ideal for us. We didn't really find any slimes over there, but that's okay. So we have some tiny rubber now, right? Which is really good. We also have some latex in there. We got to get some more water fired up in here. I'd like to make a little bit more of this. Let's go 2, 3. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. All right, that should be enough. I want 36. We might as well get 36. That's good enough. Okay, now tiny rubber is kind of cool, right? We take tiny rubber and we put it in the crafting grid, 3x3, and we get dry rubber. Okay, so we have like a 2-step process here. So let's go like this. And this is going to give us 4 pieces of dry rubber. We also have to make sure that we're not letting this process, at least here at the beginning of the pack, until we can get it automated. We don't want that thing to fall down on us, right? We're going to keep this thing going so we can produce lots and lots of latex. Okay, so now we have some dry rubber, and now you just smelt it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we have like a smelter. Yeah, I don't think we do. That's okay. So we can throw it in here with maybe a piece of coal. Okay. I don't know why someone said that mouse tweaks wasn't installed. Mouse tweaks are installed. I don't know. Inventory tweaks are not. We're going to get that added. There's a couple mods, not really mods, but sort of like, what are those things called? Like nice to have kind of things that we want to get added. And one of those is going to be that biome finder add-on, just because I think that's cool. Plus there's people out there that want to like find dark oak forests and things like that for building. And also the inventory tweaks, the thing where like you mouse over a chest and you click with your middle mouse button and it sorts it all for you, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. Okay, so now we got plastic. And as soon as you have plastic, it opens up essentially this mod. So these are the first 2 things you got to build. Everything else that you want to make across the board, you see there's 19 crafting recipes that require plastic in some way, shape, or form. Okay, mob duplicators, mob detectors, water condensers, all of these different types of things. Okay, so there's a couple, we have a little bit of time left, and I felt like we sort of wasted a lot of this thing because we've been kind of messing around. Let's take a look at these pressure pipes. What's it called? Pressure? Yeah. So we need to build just some regular pipes. How can we find pressure system debugger? We just need, like, this. Oh my goodness, is that cactus green? That is cactus green. Is there just like a pipe? There's a high pressure pipe, and there's a high pressure pipe sensor, which of course is going to require cactus green. So we can't do that today. We're going to have to go on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just make sure. It doesn't like require. No, it really requires that. Lovely. So it sounds like a little bit of a journey is in our future. Well, we're kind of stuck then because we really need a slime ball, or just one, to be able to do what we want to do there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until it's nighttime. Maybe we'll get a different kind of night happening, and we can go down into the swamp and hopefully find a slime. Because I want to be able to automate some of these things. Now, I guess before we do that, though, there is an aqua... no. What is it? Is it water? Yeah. The water condensator. Condensator. So this guy uses that little bit of plastic. This is not a bad machine to make early on in the game as well. The problem that we're going to run into is we can't make pipes. So I didn't really necessarily feel like the need to make this. But essentially it works just like the aqua accumulator from thermal expansion. You stick it in there and it essentially fills up with water and you can pipe that water out. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of building that until we can actually go on an exploration mission, which sounds like that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, I'm going to wait until nighttime, and I'm going to bring you back, and we're going to go see if we can't find some slimes, because automating this at least would be amazing. Now there's one more thing that we can look at, a block placer, which is this. Yeah, we could technically make that dropper, machine casing. It does require power though, and I don't know if we're going to have power quite yet. Not yet. Okay, so I think what we want to do is try to get slime so we can make the power upgrade for this guy. There is this power like distribution thing. Let's see. Generator. No. Energy is what it is. There's this guy right here, energy field add-on. And this is sort of what we want to do. This is the thing that we're looking to do. We have to make a range add-on. So we just need lots of materials. It's going to require some grinding. It's just the way it is. So let me go off here at nighttime. I'm going to bring you back on the other side. And we're going to see if we can't get some of this fluid transfer stuff squared away and make it kind of awesome. I mean, the other thing we might be able to do is make that thing. But we're only going to have one. Well, maybe not. Let's see what happens at nighttime, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends. We're back. I died. Oh, it's cool. It's got like a little tail. I didn't notice that before. Yeah, I died a horrible death in the swamp. I got attacked by like 27 zombies and a skeleton and a witch, which is probably still over here, and it was not good. But that's okay. I mean, that's just kind of deal that happens. But I didn't see... I was kind of looking around. The reason why I didn't record it is I was trying to look around to see if, like... Oh, there's a baby. Baby zombie. I was trying to see if there were any slimes out here in this swamp, and I just don't think there are any. Oh, of course there is. Right there in front of me now. Oh, my goodness. We have problems. Oh, please get out of here. Please run. Please. Oh, my goodness. We're going to die again. There's a slime right there. That's exactly what we want. Oh, man. Now we have to go across the water. Hopefully he doesn't despawn. Well, at least we now know that they at least spawn. Oh, there's one right there, too. Okay, sweet. So if we could just fight that guy, I think we're going to be okay. And we can get a couple slime balls, and then we can make this little upgrade thing, which is going to be amazing. And you guys are going to be like, sweet, that's super cool, man. I hope that's what you're like. Okay. Oh, we lost all of our experience. There's like 47 creepers over here. Let's go like so. Is it? Yeah. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. We're still alive. Slime's right there. Wow, those things hurt. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, run out of the water. Oh, run. Oh my lord. Oh. Oh my goodness. Keep going. Keep swimming. Oh, please don't get me, Mr. Slime. I just want a slime. There, you dang guy. Oh, my goodness. That was brutal. Oh, all right, let's eat something. There's like 900 zombies chasing us now. Man, I almost died a second time just getting my stuff back. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's get back over here to the house. We're going to try to sleep through the night if we can. Let's get out of this water. I should have brought a boat. That would have definitely made things a little bit easier. Any more slimes around here? I hope not, because they're kind of scary. Okay. So we're going to hightail it up to the house. We're going to sleep this night away if we possibly can. And then we're going to make this upgrade. Because even though we have pressure pipes, but if you don't have a desert near you, you know, you can't necessarily make them. We got to get some cactus green, which is kind of frustrating, but man, we'll get it done. I guess this is one of the reasons we need the old biome compass. That's for sure. Can I sleep? Yeah, we can. Okay. Yeah, a witch killed me. I thought it was a skeleton that shot me, but it was a witch. That's the way it works. Okay, so we want to make this fluid. I hear you. There's a crystal break over there. Don't burn me. I didn't look at you, Enderman. Okay, so we want to make this fluid. It doesn't run. It's a pool. That's what we want. So we need some light blue dye. We need 4 pieces of that, and then we need a sticky piston, right? So we need. All right, let's get the pieces parts out. So we're gonna need this. We're gonna need that. We have that. Okay, so we should be able to make the piston. Okay, and then we can immediately just make that sticky. Okay, so now we have a sticky piston. We have our somewhere here 4 pieces of that. We have 2 buckets, so that's good. We just need some light blue dye, which we could go like this. 1, 2. Is it actually light blue dye? Any dye light blue. Okay. Well, we were killing skeletons over there, so we could go like this, and like this, and like this, and do like that. Okay. And now we should be able to make this. Let's get in a crafting grid so we can see how to do it. Okay. So this is a pooling upgrade. Okay. I might have to fiddle around with this a little bit and make sure I understand. So this thing pulls, and we want to pull this side. I think it's like this is what we want to do. They're a little, like, sort of backwards, but now we put this in here, we should see latex coming in. Yeah. Works like a dream. So, whenever you put these guys in here, you have to essentially click it on the side of the block that's going to pull the item. So, it's going to, so this machine right here needs to pull from this way. So, we had to go over here and click there. Make sense? Yeah. So, now we're getting latex in there. And the only thing we really need is a water source, which I think we're going to work on next time. We do have some options to get water. And now that we have these things, it's just a regular piston. Yeah. So we should have enough. Yeah. So we'll set up essentially we'll try to automate, if we possibly can, the production of this dry rubber. That would be amazing, because I think we're going to need, well, no, I don't think, I know we're going to need stacks on stacks of it. But I think that's enough for this episode. We died once. We almost died a second time. We learned how to take latex and process it in the latex processing unit using latex, liquid latex, and water. And we also learned how to make our initial power. Yeah. We got 3 Industrial Foregoing things going on. Man, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my one man, one mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about Industrial Foregoing, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.